Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to do a beautiful magnolia trivet. You could also do it like a mug rug and not use the insul-bright. You could just use some cotton batting and that'll make it a mug rug. I'm going to do mine as a trivet. I already have one and it's beautiful, and I'm going to make another one so I can have a pair. And this is insul-bright. You'll need it the size of your design. They have it in 3x3, 4x4, 5x6, and 6x6, I'm sorry, and even 8x8. We're going to do the 6x6 size with my 6x10 hoop. I have Vilene hooped in my hoop. It's like a fibrous water savvy. I don't know if you can see that. It's very, very sturdy. It's not like the plasticky like the topper that you would use on your towels. This is Vilene. It's called Vilene, and it's stronger. It's not like the ultra. It's not even like the ultra clear stuff. This is Vilene. You'll need 2 pieces of fabric. I'm going to use this, and then I'm going to use this for my back of my magnolia trivet. You're going to need some threads. One, and I'm going to use some FOE, fold over elastic, and I'm going to make my little loop with that, just like this. So I'm just going to take it, fold it over one over the edge, and tape it down to the back. Alright, well, I have the design loaded into the machine, so let's head over there. Alright, the next thing you do is you're going to lay your insul-bright. See, it's got the metallic-y bits and all in it. So put your little piece of insul-bright down. I've got a huge piece here, but it'll work. Lay it down on top of it. Make sure you cover up all the placement lines. And run the next step. Okay, the next thing you want to do is take this off of the machine, and you want to trim around this line right here as close as you can get it, but don't hit any of your stitches, and don't cut your stabilizer from under it. So I'm going to do that, and I'll meet you right back. Alright guys, I have mine trimmed. This is what the front of it looks like. We haven't done anything to the back of the hoop, but this is what it looks like. Let's load it back in the machine. And then I'm going to lay my top fabric over the whole piece of insul-bright. I'm just going to cover that up. And then I'm going to take the backing piece, and I'm going to put the pretty side down, and I'm just going to slip this up under my hoop. Maybe. It's a little hard to do one-handed. Bear with me. There we go. So I have this piece laying on the top. I have this piece pretty side down, just stuck up under my hoop there. And then I'm going to do the next step. Yeah, okay. Now we're going to take it back off our hoop and trim the front and the back fabric just like we did the violin. See, this is the back. See, it stitched the back, and then this is the front of our fabric, front of our trivet. Beautiful. I'm going to trim that and I'll be right back. Okay, here we are. We have it trimmed. And this is the front. And this is the behind of our hoop. We're going to leave it upside down. We're going to leave the back of our hoop like this, and we're going to take our FOE and make a loop like this, put it pretty side down, center it on your design where you want it, maybe at the top right here, just like this. If you don't want it that big, scooch it in a little bit. I'm going to leave mine like this and tape it down. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. I'm going to take this one, and then I'm going to tape this down out of the way like this. Also, I'm going to tape mine. I might put another piece right there. There. That's how I'm going to tape it. Just like that. Now I'm going to turn it over and put it back in the machine. Put it back on the machine. And I'm going to run the next stitch, and it's going to do a zigzag around it and kind of put the pieces together. Alright, it's done that. Now, because I want mine to be reversible, see, that's what the front and the back looks like. We're going to take this piece off right here. Take this tape off. There we go. Struggling a little bit. There we go. We're getting her now. I'm going to leave this part taped to keep it from getting caught. And then I'm going to trim this FOE back like this. Just like that. Okay. Now, because I want my design to be, my trivet to be reversible, I have run some bobbins of the color that I'm going to use so it looks pretty from the front and back. So I'm going to change my bobbin color. Put this back on. Alright, here we are. We're going to do the pollen in the center. Alright, I have yellow loaded into my machine. Now we're going to do around the pollen pod. Alright, my thread has changed. Now we're going to run this one. Alright, here we are. We're going to do the satin stitch around the leaves. Okay, here we are on the final step. We're going to stitch the final satin stitch on the outside. Okay, here we are back at the table. This is what our hook looks like. Beautiful Magnolia. This is what the back looks like. Now we can free it from the hoop. So take your scissors and you want to cut out around. You don't want to cut any of your stitches. Just cut out around this like fairly close, but not close enough you feel like you're going to hit any of the stitches. The rest will dissolve in the water in just a minute. Be very careful when you come to your tag. We put that in for a reason. We don't want to cut it off. So here's our magnolia. Look how pretty, beautiful. Now we're going to take some warm water, just regular warm water, and a Q-tip, and we're going to run it around the edges and dissolve this water solvy. Just run it around here. See it disappearing in the water? Just running around there. Yeah. Got an itch. There we go, I made it all the way around. I'm gonna trim all your little threads. And that's it. There's our magnolia trivet. This design is from Embroidery Library. I'm going to put a link in the description box below. I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great day.